So, it was my cousin's wedding last weekend, and like any typical family affair, it started with hugs, awkward small talk, and a buffet line that moved slower than a snail in a marathon. We were all there, dressed to the nines, mingling with relatives we hadn't seen since the last family gathering, which, for some of us, was a decade ago. The ceremony went off without a hitch, if you don't count Uncle Larry's impromptu karaoke rendition of Love Shack during the signing of the marriage certificate. But honestly, the real intrigue started when we moved into the reception hall and noticed the wedding cake. It was a towering, 5-layered masterpiece that looked like it belonged in a magazine, complete with intricate icing designs and little edible flowers. Yet, it remained uncut, standing there like a sugary monument to patience. Now, we all know the tradition where the bride and groom slice into the cake, feeding each other tiny bites while everyone pretends it's not the most awkward thing ever. But as the night wore on, the cake stood untouched, and whispers of curiosity began circulating among the guests like wildfire. "Why haven't they cut the cake yet?" Aunt Brenda asked, peering over her bifocals. "Maybe they're waiting for midnight," my brother suggested, as if the cake had some kind of Cinderella-esque contract that would expire if cut too early. Meanwhile, the DJ was dropping hints, playing Cut the Cake by Average White Band, but to no avail. It was as if the cake was hosting its own little mystery game, and we were all unwitting participants. Finally, after what felt like an eternity of dancing, and with the crowd's sugar levels plummeting to critical levels, the groom took the mic. With a cheeky grin, he announced, "I know you're all wondering why we haven't cut the cake yet." The room fell silent in anticipation, forks poised and ready. "Well," he continued, "before we do, there's something I need to show you." With a dramatic flourish that would make even a magician jealous, he lifted the top layer of the cake, revealing a hidden compartment. Inside was a scroll, which he unrolled with the gravitas of a royal decree. As the groom read the message aloud, the room erupted in laughter. "I loaf you more than bread itself," it declared, a pun so delightfully corny that even the cake couldn't help but crack a crumbly smile. It turned out the groom was a secret pun enthusiast, and this was his pièce de resistance. The crowd, now in hysterics, finally got to dig into the cake, each slice serving up a side of laughter. And as I sat there, enjoying my dessert and the absurdity of it all, I couldn't help but think that this was the best thing since sliced bread.